Hey everybody, what's happening? Welcome back. Andy Irvine here again. Today I'm gonna share with you a little bit and talk to you a little bit. Gonna focus a little bit in on the left hand today. There's a few key elements to what, the way I play, and the way the way I like to play, and what kind of makes up my own style. I'm gonna share a couple of those techniques and concepts with you today, and hopefully you could dig it, and maybe you could enjoy incorporating that or infusing that a little bit into what you got going on and you're playing, or in all likelihood you already do it or something similar to it. But I call it the funky grease, and I think that what makes a groove really happen is first of all having that a big deep tone and really locking in good, but there's little subtle nuances within there, within my playing that I put in there, and I've kind of got to the point now where I just do it, I just naturally do it. I don't really think about it a whole lot, but in order to provide some sort of an entertaining lesson here, I think I'll tell you a little bit about a couple of them. And the main one is that funky grease. Now, the funky grease is accomplished by taking and using a concept like as if you was playing a fretless bass, and when you get on top of each note, you give it a little shake. And there's various degrees of it, you can just give it a little, bit of vibrato or a little bit of grease, or you can go super greasy. And here's a little like an up close picture of it. So I'm starting behind the fret, coming in front of it, giving it a little back and forth little shake. Now the other thing that I do just as much and I incorporate into my thing is vibrato, a different style where I'm actually fretting down the note and just giving it a little bit of a bend or various degrees. This is another one that's kind of like on that ladder. You've got a very mild all the way to a I'm in the key of C, by the way, and this is all pretty much out of the blues scale and the minor pentatonic key of C. So I'll incorporate those two techniques, that grease, that funky grease, and that little bit of butter. I call it the butter, that vibrato. And, grease and butter, that's what it takes to make it funky, at least from where I'm coming from. So I'm going to put on this beat. I'm going to say one more thing about this, about the grease. There's this little thing that I do that I call popping. And it's not popping like This is a different kind of popping. I think of it like each time that each time I play these little notes, I apply just a little bit of grease, but then I cut the note off real quick and make it staccato. So it's like a greasy staccato note, and it pops. It's like a little explosion, like like pop rocks, going off in your mouth or something, like candy, or maybe like a chicken clucking. But so I try and make it pop, and I tie that into my my bubbling technique with the ghost notes in the right hand. So I was like, in guitar they do a similar technique called chicken picking, and it's kind of derived from that sound. But I've just applied it into my own way and given it my own name, Like I said, a lot of this stuff y'all probably already do anyways, but this is just my way of looking at it. So they're short. What, and I give each one a little bit of grease. And try and get them to pop. So I'm going to put on this beat now. Hey, everybody that's been hooking up with the loops, dynamite. We got 85 people strong now doing this thing. 85 of us are getting down to these beats and enjoying this stuff, and it makes me real happy and real stoked that that you guys are getting involved like that, and just enjoying some of these funky beats and enjoying playing some bass. All right, so here's the groove I'm gonna do it to. Clyde Funk 5. We're gonna use Clyde Funk 5. I'm going to be in the key of C minor pentatonic, using the C blues scale, and just be getting down, showing you the funky grease, the popping, and the butter. So there it is, you know, there's a little bit of that grease. That little bit of that grease that I like to do. A little bit of that butter. A little bit of that popping. So I hope you can have some fun with that, and you know, enjoy the funky journey. Have some fun, and we'll talk to you real soon. Peace.